think the next topic that we can talking about is basically, and we already mentioned this, the way that most of the Vietnamese, we act and we work in every daily basis, and how you can capture where they travel. But so many people in the positive side saying that this is a organized chaos, where people go, and I remember lately there is the video clip saying that they captured a picture of a few seconds of how the center of Hanoi people go in, even motorbike or bike or car, all way in and the capture is going very quick, no line, no rule, but no problem. So it go back to why we see the Vietnamese people. Is there any way rule need to be applied? Compliant mindset need to be seen. So what do you think? The role of rule, law, compliance, in the sense whether it's for some way we need to promote that to at least to help. I think families would be hard, but workplace to some extent will be applied and promoted.
People comply with the rules when they understand them and they see that they're to their benefit, or they will receive a punishment if they don't, and that they could be caught. So if you take the traffic example, a woman who goes to have her hair done for a wedding, and now she needs to wear the helmet, and she just paid a lot of money to get this beautiful hairdo.
What happened to me?
She doesn't want to put the helmet on to go to the wedding. Okay? So she's going to take a risk, a calculated risk, that either she's not going to get caught and have to pay the fine, or that it's worth it. Even if she's caught and pays the fine, it's worth it because she will go to the wedding with her hair looking nice. So the law has to be something that people value in and of itself and see why it's there. If a person knows what the law is, why would they break it? Okay? And the reason they would break it in that example was because they saw a benefit, and the risk of being caught and paying the fine was not enough of a sanction or punishment to deter them. So Vietnam brings in a huge number of tourists, so there's the tourist trade, but they also export a huge number of products around the world. And we have certain quality standards on the world market. So there are expectations that Vietnam will comply to these standards. And when it does, everyone in Vietnam wins. It's not just that company. It's the countrywide Vietnam wins. People want to work with a country where people recognize these global standards and live up to them and comply with them. As soon as someone cheats and has these problems, it puts everyone on notice. And an entire country can now look like not such a stable place to do business, not such a great place for tourists to come. So it needs to be understood that it's not just about you, it's about everyone. And we need to comply for our own company, but everyone needs to. It's in our interest that we all comply.
And you know that it's everywhere, especially to the generation where young people don't like rule at all, and then give them their space. They can be more creative. There's so many other programs announcing and say, don't apply rules on young people. They won't listen to you. Let them do their own way, and they will bring out the nice idea and cut into different kind of product, and you'll bring up your business. There's things like that. It's supposed to have some kind of balance, I believe. We see the situation here.
Yeah.
What is your advice? How to make especially employer, company, hotels, hospital, can giving that kind of balance?
Microsoft, they are known for having created a unique office space where there are ping pong tables and people can just get up and play pool, or food is everywhere. You just eat when you're hungry and so forth. They've created an energy space where young people want to be. But I can tell you, if you are a young person and you go there and all you do is play the games and you don't finish a product and don't develop a product, you don't stay in the organization. You're gone. The rules that they need to comply with for the organization, for the company, those are not compromised. No. It's just how we get the work done. Yeah. But I think Vietnam has such a propensity for creativity, and it's everywhere. And it's something not to be neglected, but it doesn't mean at the expense of getting rid of rules, because there's a reason for rules. The question is for organizations to see how best to foster that creativity. It should be in everybody's interest to make the organization the best it can be, and at the same time comply so that the standards are met and even exceeded, and everybody wins.